Hi guys, so I had mentioned in my last video that I was going to start eating more keto, and I would like to set a goal for myself to do all 100 recipes in this keto book. It's Keto Made Easy with Matt and Megan. They are a couple I've been watching for the last 3 years. Keto Connect, and the next recipe that we're going to do is the 3 cheese spinach frittata, and it makes 12-inch servings, and it takes about 10 minutes, and the cook time is 40. It also, I have all the ingredients today. It's got some great new cheeses I've never tried before, so I'm really excited about that. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. The first thing that we're gonna do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and push that here. And then the next thing we're gonna do is put our wet ingredients in this mixing bowl here. So this recipe requires 8 eggs. So we're going to go ahead and get those 8 eggs started in this bowl here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more. I think this is the first dish I've had with this many eggs in it. This is a lot of eggs. So we've got that, 8 eggs. So then the next thing is the heavy whipping cream. So I'm gonna take this cream here, heavy whipping cream, and it's 1/4 of a cup. So I've got that one right here. Perfect. And then we're going to mix water, which is 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to get some water here. And if I don't spill it, I filled it too much. And it says whisk to combine, so that's the one tool I forgot to grab here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to grab my mixer that I really like and plug it in, and we're going to whisk it. I didn't grab that. I think using an electric whisker just makes it so much better. Like, you get better quality out of everything. Okay, so I whisked it not to get too frothy, because we want it just to be, I don't know if I can do this, hold on. This video here, so we're gonna just go like this, hopefully, maybe. And so it's not too frothy, but it's, and you know, where it's not getting any kind of peaks or anything like that. And then here comes my favorite part, the cheese. So I got this one, I believe, from Fry's. It's La Gruyere. I've never tried it before, but I'm excited about that. That's 1/3 of a cup there. And then this one here is just normal Colby cheese. And so that was 1/3 of a cup. And then this little cute thing I got at Walmart. I think that it's a certain kind of cheese, Fanta. Never had it before, but when I was shredding it, it is very, very soft, and it tastes kind of almost bitter, but it's just a cute little snack cheese that I got. And so 1/3 of a cup for each one of those. I'm very excited. And the thing is that you're asking why didn't I just get prepackaged shredded cheese for this one here? But the reason why I don't get prepackaged the shredded cheese is because a lot of those have powder on them, almost like potato starch that's added in there so they don't stick together, and that's not good for keto. So that's why I prefer the block cheese, and I will do the work to get the shredded cheese. So we're going to add all of these cheeses here into this dish here. And all of those were 1/3 of a cup. So that's all that you needed for that. And our seasoning. So we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. So that's a teaspoon. This is a 1/4. And a 1/2 teaspoon. So let's see if I can get, there we go. So we're gonna add a 1/4 of, or a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we're going to do 3/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. I got this at Marshall's for $2.99, so you can get these anywhere. So we're going to do this 3 times, that's 1/3 of 1/4. So get it all salted up. One more time, lots of salt. And then we're going to add the black pepper, which is a 1/4 teaspoon here. So let's see if I can just, I might have to just guess on this one because I can't get it opened. So we're just gonna pour this in, and I'm gonna put a dash of it in there. And then we're gonna whisk that all up, get the cheese all over. So my favorite handy dandy perfect. So this is what the mixture looks like now. Kind of the same thing, but there's cheese in there and some seasoning. And so now we're going to greased skillet. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this egg mixture in this oven skillet over here. This is my cast iron skillet that I've had for quite a while, and you can see that I had some bacon in it the other day, so that's perfect grease to use in this dish here. So hopefully, let's see my camera skills. Let's see. Let's see how this works here. We're going to let that heat up just a little bit, and then we're gonna pour the egg in there. And then we're gonna see what the rest of the recipe says to do. Okay, and then it says to add spinach. So we're gonna just get this a little hot. My stove is horrible. It takes forever. What, it was like 7-8 minutes, and my stove is still preheating to get to 350. I need a new stove. But at one time I did have a double oven, and I loved it. I would love to get another one, but only time will tell. So we're gonna wait for this to get a little bit more hot here. And that bacon grease is gonna taste fantastic. And with the eggs, and we're actually almost done, you guys. All we have to do is put these eggs in with the spinach that I have. So I bought Kroger chopped spinach, and I just went ahead and thawed it out, and I'm draining it right here. So we're gonna put that in with the eggs here in a minute. That's probably good. So we're going to go ahead and put this in there. There's all that cheese. Don't want to miss out on the cheese. I love cheese. I would love to go to a cheese, like, you know how like they have wine and cheese? I would love to go just to a cheese event. So then we're going to go ahead and get this all mixed in there with the bacon grease. And it says pour egg mixture into grease, add spinach, and distribute evenly. So I drained it and kind of got all the water out of it. And so we're going to stick this in here and try to get it evenly spread here. Oh, you can even add more cheese if you wanted to on top of this. And I didn't shred enough, but let me just go ahead and get this evenly spread here. And then when that timer goes off in the oven, we're going to stick this whole dish in the oven. And we're going to have some spinach frittata. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to bake it for 35 to 40 minutes until set in the middle and slightly brown on the top. And then before we eat it, we're going to let it cool. Anything with keto, you really have to kind of let things cool for it to be a better consistency. Like, it needs to harden up a little bit. If you eat it right out of the, like cookies, like it with keto cookies, you kind of have to let them sit for a second, or they'll be really, really mushy if you try to eat them right out of the oven. So we're gonna put this whole thing in here. Cook for 40 minutes. So I will see you guys here back in 40 minutes, okay? Okay guys, we're back and it's been about 40 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this dish out and we're gonna take a look and see what it looks like. So again, like I said, we have to wait for this to cool. A lot of keto products do need to cool, but it does look pretty good. And we'll try it here in about 10 or 15 minutes, okay? So here it is, all cooled down. And we're gonna take a bite of it here. So let's go ahead and cut it up here. And we're gonna make this is my dinner for tonight. I'll go ahead and get it out of there. Ooh, look at that. It didn't even stick to the bottom a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and try this. Grab a fork here. I really wonder how that cheese tastes. It's a lot of spinach. That's good. I like it. A lot of spinach, but spinach is good for you.